What's up? How we doing? Gotta tell you, glad to hear it. Your boy is fucking sleep deprived. Your man's been sleeping, I don't know, bad the last couple of nights. So it's gonna be a sloppy one. Oh, I'm sorry in advance. But I'm gonna do my best to keep things coherent. Ugh. Love the new hairstyle. Thank you. And we got YouTube with us today as well. Hello, YouTube. Glad to meet you too. I'm just gonna chill out here for a bit. Get loose. Get warmed up. You know. Get my shit together. That even's possible. I don't know. Y'all had a good weekend so far. It's almost over, at least here in Europe. We only got a couple of hours left. What's up? What have I been doing? So do you think of dropping the unreleased idea from DJ Diesel and Barry Wayne at Rampage this year? I haven't heard of it, so I can't say much more than that. In Japan it's almost 2 p.m. Wowzers. You guys are far ahead of the rest of us. Did you know him? Though I sometimes don't like heavy dubstep, Bossfight my favorite Monster Cat artist. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Neon Rider? Thank you for following. No, 2 a.m. Monday. Oh shit. I'm stupid. You're far behind. Is your computer fine? I hope so. Are you experiencing any lag? Let me know. This is the first time I'm cross-streaming, so I don't know. Might be a bit taxing on my hardware. We'll see. What's on the menu for the stream? Today we're gonna have a little breakdown of my old, or well, it's not old, but it's a previous track of mine, Warp. So we're gonna do that, and depending on my energy level, I'm gonna try to make some random music too, or work on something we've done previously on stream. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. What's up, Sindre GD? Welcome. Thank you for following. Yeah, I got the Need for Speed Underground gameplay. Encore breakdown. Yep. The guns and the... Exactly. It's gonna be a good one, I think. I had a look at it. And yeah, since I did that track in Reason, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be this big, it's gonna be unreadable, and there's gonna be like a shit ton of tracks because it's structured weirdly. So that's gonna be fun. But I'm gonna try to stay zoomed in so you can see what's happening. Oh yeah. Let's do this. I'm just gonna hit pause here. You hear that? You hear the silence? You hear this? Ooh. Meaning to watch one of your streams for a bit. I'm glad you... Finally, I've only done like a handful. Glad you're here. Oh shit. What's up, Cheeseburger? Thank you for following. Currently watching this through a water frame in my modded Minecraft world. That's an impressive. I've never watched anything through Minecraft, so my respects to you. Did you make the background music? I did, and thank you. That might be what we're gonna do after the breakdown. Do some PlayStation 1 type shit, if you're feeling that. Alright. So we are officially inside the project. We just gotta do a little sound check, because I don't know if this will work or not. I don't know anything about Reason. I used to, and now I've used Ableton for like half a year, and this is foreign to me again. So this is gonna be interesting. Can I turn? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah. Have any of you not heard Warp before? I'm like, should I play the whole thing, or should we just get into it? I'm just gonna sit here and wait. No, I'm not. I can give you a quick one. Cool. What's up, Cosmics? Thank you for following. Audio's off. God. Okay, I'm still so new to this. Okay. Now, okay, this time is for real. Gotta have those awkward couple of, and the metronome is on too. And I fucked. Okay. I'm just gonna back the fuck off here. Yeah, I'm glad you have that many on your repeat playlist. Thank you. What's up, Rose? Thank you for following. Although I totally butchered your username. How do you feel that Caps on Hats Off still tops your most played? I mean, I'm feeling kind of blessed because it actually is like a substantial part of my living. Like, I make a living of that, so I'm not complaining. But it could be cool to have some newer tracks up there, for sure. $50 total viewers? Woo! First drop kind of sounded like slow drum bass. It basically is. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. I would call this big beat. Yeah, sorry about the nuke. It's a celebration of sorts. Sorry for bombing you. Yeah, breaks or breakbeat or big beat. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, I think you get it. So, I'm thinking we're just gonna do section by section. You see these blocks up here in different colors. Yo, thank you, Bishop, for following. My guy. So yeah, I have these blocks here. And we're just gonna do each at a time. And go through the different groups here. That seems to be properly color-coded. Hopefully. So, yeah. Guess we'll just dive right into it. Can I loop this somehow? Yeah, I can. Sick. Whoops. Intro. Not a lot going on here. Some cymatics, hi-hat, and a kick. I think it's the same kick throughout the entire track. Yep, it is. Cool, cool, cool. What do we have more? A crash. Like a sub-stab. Seems to be a Kuro 808 from Splice. Nothing fancy. Oh, what's this? It's a bit low. I guess this is one of the like old school samples from one of the sample CDs I have. Just a random bass synth, whatever. Yeah, same with this one. I think all of you have heard this sample at least a lot of times throughout your lives. It's really common. What do we have more? Some brass. Just a bunch of like stacked synths. Wow, I made one sound myself. And it's super simple, but it's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, very like PS2 sounding. What else? Can we get a relative grid, maybe? Didn't make any difference at all. What do we have here? I have no way. Like, the thing is, and as you might have seen on previous streams, I tend to just open my browser, spam the arrow keys up and down until I find something interesting, and then throw it in here. And then I have like a massive stack of different cool sounding sounds, and then I just kind of, yeah, pick up the ones that makes the most sense. And that's definitely what I did here. I mean, they build a cool atmosphere, so yeah. Nice. Okay, next part. Oh yes, this one. Some... I don't know what that is even. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have the MIDI track here. But how do I even make a track? Instrument. Xfer. Okay, cool. I think I have it. I think it's included in my one and only sample pack. This patch actually. What the fuck's it called? Hold on. Lead. Let me see if I can find it. There may be questions in the YouTube chat for you. Yeah. So I suck at multitasking, so I'm gonna just focus on the Twitch chat. So otherwise, I will just be even worse to listen to than I already am. Oh yeah, we got it. The sample pack with Shuriken? Yeah, exactly, that one. It's not on Splice, but it's on a bunch of other platforms. Can't recall which ones though, unfortunately. So... yeah, it's a generic Psytrance lead. Super basic, I think. Just no FMing, no nothing, just a square and a sawtooth with a pretty steep filter, high pass. Then it just goes up and down. And there's a little slope here, so we get a cool attack from it. Pretty aggressive. Aggressive distortion. Some hyper to get it wider, I mean. This one is not even on. Chorus. No audible difference. Multiband compressor. And some delay. Yeah, that's it. And I don't think there's any like crazy automation going on. Maybe like pitch bending. And maybe automating the filter too. But yeah, that's that. Another random sound. We've got a bunch of those. So, oh, Kill Bill type alarm. What do we have more? The amount of... it's even... I even got a special mouse just for using Reason. Like, look. If I push this button, it just keeps on spinning. Because I have to scroll so much. So now I'm in Reason mode. So I can just... oh, and then I click everything I shouldn't. It's infuriating. So I'm glad I'm not having that issue with Ableton. What do we have more? I'm getting sidetracked again, sorry. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna catch up on the questions here. How much would you charge for a license to use Warp Ballistic in indie game? Huh. Not gonna... you have to email me. We can get into the deets. Love to work on something though. But, oh wait, those are Monstercat releases, so have to go through them, I'm afraid. But I can see if we can work something out. Is that a crow? Yeah, it might be actually. It definitely sounds like a crow. Yeah, it's yeah, G52 502. Sorry, Dex in the background. So how long have you been DJing for? I've been DJing since, not like professionally, but I've owned Dex since 2014 maybe. But I started out with the Native Instruments Tractor. It's called S4. Then I moved on to these guys, the Pioneers, in 2018, I think. So yeah, these are the same. We get some, oh yeah, some rave stabs in between, or like a call and response thing almost. And the guitars. Just a complimentary sub. Oh wait, no, that's from the one of the Cohen Sound sample packs. This one is goated. Not that low though. Not that low either. Oh yeah, there's constant sidechaining whenever I play something, so I'm sorry about that. I might be able to do like this, then you can hear it. Just a fat ass bass. It's so cool. I tend to use that a lot for like layering and stuff. When I want it more like organic. Then there's a Prodigy sub. Basically a pitch envelope in the beginning. Going down. Is the collab with Dr. Usho discontinued? Nope. We both have a lot on our plate, so we haven't like found the time to finish it. But I know both of us would love to. So we just gotta get our shit together. Do you have a Samplifier sample pack in there? I don't remember if I use it in this one, but might be. I use them quite a lot. The brakes. Yeah, I think it's just a splice loop, and I stacked some cymatics drums on top of it. Just dubbing like the kick and the snare with some fatter, more snappier sounds. And another breakbeat on top of that. This one is, fun fact, used in a tattoo track. Not Gonna Get Us. So if you're old like me, you might know which one it is. It's the best. I think this one is almost better than the almond break. It's my personal favorite, at least. So now we're coming to the build-up here. Drums are pretty much the same. Yeah, just like a classic 909 snare. Building up. Volume automation only. And some filtering. And another snare on that. And I think, yeah, these guys follow that as well. Nothing fancy. What's happening here? Snappy little sub. I don't know if you can even hear it. It's basically just a super low sine. Rarely like any harmonics or anything. But it's there. It's cool on a big system. And the Prodigy sub turns into a riser instead. Oh, so the main sound is from a Sultan pack. I'm lazy like that. And I guess I just dubbed it with a serum patch with a similar sound, just to get it a bit wider, a bit fuller. I tend to do this a lot in the build-up. You might have noticed. I always take like the main sound of the drop, chop it up a bit. You see, like I only took this section. When it goes like each bar, and only take one, and do some filtering, sneaking it up, teasing it with some delay too. It's pretty effective, but I almost overuse it. So these guys are just blasting one note here to build suspension. Brass. I don't know what this is. Virtual Riot Arpeggio. Gotta have those. Add suspension too. And same as the rave stab with the main lead here. Just doing the same note. Adding suspension. Everything's adding suspension here. Oh, here's another kind of sampled guitar. Interesting. Like that. I think it's just a plain guitar sound. Yep. More arpeggios. More suspense. Some risers, gotta have those. Kill Bill is muted apparently. Yeah, I don't know where I found that. From my big ass map of random vocal samples. Chopped up and processed. What do we have here? I don't know if I even have like the... Okay. Is this saying get it poppin'? I have no idea. Let's bypass everything. Get it poppin'? Mary Poppins? Okay, cool. So let's see if we can do a little breakdown of the vocal saws here. Just gonna bypass everything. Okay. Oh, my girlfriend is following. Thank you. Hi. Some pitch shifting. Very subtle though, so not much going on there. Some OTT saturation, make it fatter. Clipping and some EQ. So that's it. Not so saucy after all. Then we have the... Gonna give you some context. Let's see. I love to stack random shit right before the drop. Little spin down. I'm just gonna do a little setting here. Excuse me. Returned, so then I don't have to click up here each and every time, because in Ableton you can click wherever you click, the playhead snaps to it. In Reason, you got this narrow little window here, so you just gotta click exactly right each and every time. Spin down, spin back. That guy. Another one. Yo, that's a long name. And it's gone. Thank you for following, though. Sucking at doing shoutouts. Oh, we got the pistols. Let's see. Dread? Is it like actual Judge Dredd? Could be. Yeah, I gotta have at least three gun noises stacked. Bro, having a hard time to pronounce usernames. I certainly do. I have a hard time speaking at all. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have like some sort of speech impediment. Like just a tiny one. Doesn't matter if I speak Swedish or English. I stumble on everything. Yep. A little laser shot thing. As you might have noticed. What's up, Chroma? That one I could say. Thank you for following. I almost use exclusively audio. I don't know. That's my workflow. And I love to buy sample packs. Just makes things so much more convenient. And then I tend to resample them, process them. And every now and then, when the mood is right, I sit down and make some noises on my own, but mostly I just use other ones. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's fun, I guess. So now we're gonna dive into the drop. And let's see, let's start from the bottom actually. Let's do the drums first. I think it's really basic. Yeah, your basic dubstep kick. Okay, so these are ghost notes, these ones. They sound kind of the same. I don't think it's the same sample though. Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, just making it lower. I do like peel off the transient a bit on the ghost notes. Sorry. I just had some food. Burping violently. So sorry for being off-putting. Yeah. Getting sidetracked. A flam. On a kick. Little drum fill. Some top shit. Nothing fancy. Yeah, like not a lot going on with the drums. Just keeping it simple. Let's keep these. Look at the basses. A shitty sub thing. It doesn't make sense. Not right now, at least. Oh yeah, this is my go-to. I think you can hear this in like every track I make. This sample, it's from Disprove. His splice pack. Insanely good basses. I don't know, it's just like the perfect resub, whatever. It's goddamn perfect. Fits everything. And some cone sound. Reese. And yeah, here's the bass guitar I talked about before. Also cone sound. What's the thinking behind what? Would you like to elaborate? And I would love to give you a decent answer. Yeah, people shit on resampling and I don't know why. Me neither, actually. I thought it was so refreshing. I saw a pretty cool interview with one of the guys from Boombox Cartel. I think it was the Excellent podcast. And apparently those guys are doing a lot of audio and sampling too. And they are goats. The resub. The thinking behind it. Like the layering here. Smell you later. Have a good one. I don't know, actually. I probably just fucked around and found out here. Thank you for following. Why did I scream that? Sorry. The Reese you showed earlier. The one by Disprove? I gotta fix the delay on my stream. But fun thing is, I'm actually getting pretty close to affiliate. And which means better stream quality overall. Also, might be able to get some less latency. The wow bass, yeah, I know, right? That one gives it such a... This one. Warping sound. I think that's kind of what I wanted with this one. I don't know, it just makes sense in my head with warping sound. Just some random, I don't know, grid. Ah, there we go. Probably two different ones, just chopped up and, yeah, slammed it together. So let's check out the mids. Gonna have a hat here too, just so we feel the rhythm. Okay. So nonsensical. Oh, I see. So it's like an acid sound here. I think it's from a Virtual Riot pack, if I'm not mistaken. This one goes on top of... Yeah, that one. The other wow warping sound. Which gives us a pretty cool stack, if I may say so myself. You should call up with VR. Yeah, I would be down. And yeah, those are introduced over here. So nothing new there. Let's see what this is. I don't know what that is or why it's there. Oh, okay, so it's add on top on like the impact Reese here. just to give some fullness to the mids, like around here. I think it would feel pretty naked otherwise. Yeah, and like, you get what I mean. So yeah, probably just another really simple, sounds like a super saw with some pitch bending and comb filter. But I had to, because I worked on this one on my old laptop, and I didn't have the juice to keep everything MIDI. Yo, Warp's actually how I found out about you apart from your old chiptune stuff. Great track. Thank you. That's really cool. Where did you hear it? Yeah, just bringing that one back there to like keep some sort of consistency throughout the track. And kind of bringing back the same, like over here in the beginning. From Dota 2 montage, cool. Just some highs, background noise shit. Only like audible with headphones. A little knife. It's there, but yeah, I don't think anyone hears it, myself included. Some sick scratching. Because it's the vibe. Yeah, that's also one of those like old school, super common, very used vocal samples. Probably from one of the 0G CDs. Don't know which one exactly, but should be from there. Super cool, super effective. Love to throw it in everywhere if I could. A little break 'em. Because breaks, I guess. Some noises. Human noises. Crash Bandicoot, whoa. No, I don't think it is. I don't know if I have it. But he's more like... I can't imitate it. But I don't think it's the Crash one. Yeah, let's see what this is. More noises. And yeah, this one is probably from some sort of old obscure rap tune. I don't know. I have no idea where it comes from, to be honest. I think it did some similar juicing as before. Yeah. The chorus here is pretty cool. Adds a lot of... Doesn't add shit on this one though. Yeah, if you listen to it like this. The detuning and the multiple taps makes it kind of cool. Wider. More in your face. Fuller. Using all of the words now. And some pitch shifting. And then I compressed the shit out of it. Distorted. Then I remove some of the not so cool frequencies, so it doesn't interfere with my bass line, basically. Have you used Serum 2? Yep, it's cool. I love it. It's a lot to take in, but it's really, really cool. Love the acid sync lead in the middle of the track because it adds more intensity, action, and chaos into the drop. True, true, true. And thank you. What do we have more? What about this guy? Drop him, okay. Very cool. Gotta have all the cool words too. So that's basically it for this section. Same noise. So yeah, shout out Sultan for making insane sounds. I don't think I did much to it. Transposed it. I don't know if it's time stretched. Nope, it isn't. Just a delay and EQ on this one. And yeah, then I transposed it 2 steps just to fit the key of the track. Okay, that's cool. So we have same guy as before, just a different melody here. Like, switch it up, keeping it interesting. And then I'm throwing in another one here on top of those. Another 90s rave stab. I refuse to dilute juice for you fools. Says Moonboy here. But that's not correct. It's also an old rap track I sampled. Yep. And then there's this one. Just vibing in the background. It's not too important to like... It's not like the lyrics, it's about the vibe. Old Memphis rap. Yeah, exactly. Kind of the same thing in like in funk. You don't really like hear what they say all the time, but it just sets a cool tone. I mean, without it, not so cool, right? And yeah, the bass layers are practically the same as the previous section here. So I don't think we have to go into that. Then I added some open hi-hats on top of the drums because they were closed over here. And as a drummer, like the coolest way to build, not build dynamics, but make something more intense is if you've been playing with a closed hi-hat, then you open it and everything sounds fatter and more intense. Gives it more drive in a way. Now we're coming to the midsection here. No, it's another build-up, sorry. I think it's practically the same sounds. Yeah, they're just reused from like the intro and the previous build-up. Yeah, just the drums are a bit different. Kind of dialed back a bit on some of the sounds. And yeah, this one is pretty cool. This wasn't in the first build-up, right? Adds more hype. Yeah, that one. The joy. That's such a cool sample. It's also from an old CD, sample CD. Just really cool. Oh, whoops. A little, because it's cool. Let's check out the new. This one's new. Kind of obnoxious. Kind of space lasers-ish. Same stabs as before. But yeah, this is kind of the only thing that's added are these guys. A little whoop. Wait, gonna give you a hat so you can follow the rhythm. Like this. Bum 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 ba da bum. Do you place anything on the master? I think I have a shit ton on the master on this one. Yeah. So first I'm doing not proper gain staging, but like I'm just dialing back the gain a bit. And then I have another gain up over here. That I use like, yeah, let's see where we have it. Over here. This automation. How do I, okay. So this is, I think Avicii said it in like an old interview from like 2010 or something. And I've been doing it since. So right before the drop, I just lower it like to -1 or 2 decibels. -2 in this case. Just slowly bringing it down. Keeps it at minus, like right before the drop hits. Then it goes back up to 0. It's just a cheap way of getting intensity without having to fiddling around a lot. You just gotta do it like tastefully, because one, you don't want your build-up louder than your drop, because yeah, it doesn't make sense. You want the drop to be the fattest thing in your track, right? But also, if you overdo it, just gonna sound like weird. So yeah, just like listen first, check your levels, and just mess around with it until it clicks. So I got that. Then I have the soothe here. Just getting rid of like the harshness. I think it's like the standard setting and everything. This is not my current master chain, by the way. Just a disclaimer. Now I only have like a clipper and an EQ before that, and those gain knobs. Really don't need all of this if you just mix it before you master it. But yeah, so soothe, then I'm clipping it, hard clip, subtle clipping. This is probably to just check the mono compatibility. Yeah. So now I'm just checking if it works in mono, or if there's like any phasing issues going on. EQ. Yeah, I don't know if I want to recommend this, but I used to do it, but I'm not doing it now. What I'm doing here is that I'm cutting off all of the sides from around like 200, 300 and below. So then you technically can't get any phase issues with the low end. But at the same time, like this section where it crosses over from mono to stereo, there you can get some weirdness going on. I haven't noticed anything yet, but just to be safe, I tend to do this on like the actual sounds instead of the whole master. Multiband compressor, not too crazy, just aiming like different segments where there's a lot of impact, like the snare, the kick and the sub, the mids and the highs. I don't know why there's nothing here. There should be one here too. Like that. Subtle EQ. Limiting on top of the clipping. And more clipping. Gained it like 1 decibel. But I don't know, like clipping is cool as long as you don't overdo it. But it's a effective way to get a loud track. And in many cases, it actually can make the track sound better too, or sounds. I love hard clipping. Like shout out G-Clip. It's pretty solid and it's free too. Okay, let's go back to the track here. Yeah, we were let's see, we're looking at the mid sounds here. So we have this guy. I'm just gonna bring back the hi-hat. Just layering. And like you probably can tell, like each of these three have a slightly like different character. So I think they complement each other pretty well. All from sample packs. And then I'm messing around with some short like reverb tails. Yeah, it's a pretty common trick, but it's really neat. I mean, this is way cooler than, right? Makes the sounds way bigger. There's no red line, you ain't headline. Exactly. But yeah, I don't think that like the bass isn't that crazy different compared to... It's only this one, like it's this Reese here. Same as before, by the way. This guy. Just shorter and stabbier. It's just following the mids here. So, yeah, that's it basically. And then, of course, the drums are playing halftime instead. A little tail thingy, kind of metallic. Kind of like a pan snare, but weird and tiny. But the snare is the same as the previous section. And a little like white noisy tail as well to make it bigger. Kind of my like go-to layering for dubstep snares. A noise layer, the actual snare, and some metallic thing on top of it. Just make sure that like the main harmonics of the metallic sound matches the key of the track somehow. So you just gotta mess around with the pitch knob and until you get it right. almond break here. Gotta have those. Little drum fill. Another Sultan sound. Or is it the same as here? No. Oh, it's the same as over here. So, the hair, yeah, yep. Switched it up. But yeah, I'm keeping the same sample here, just for the consistency, basically. But yeah, that's basically it. This is kind of my favorite part. Like, everything from this point and forward is cool, I think. So let's dive into it. These are the same layered drums as in the intro. Just keeping the breakbeat going for a bit longer, not chopping it up so much. Same pads here as before, those simple ones. Just a super saw with filtering, some stereo widening, compression, delay. Chords are pretty cool. Yeah, super effective when you're making the kind of like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 futuristic type stuff, is to just stack a bunch of notes on top of each other. A lot of harmonies. And then, in this case I didn't do it, but it's so common once you have like a cool stack like this. Wait. Just move it without like changing it. There you go. It's cool, kind of jazzy. But in this case, I moved them around to like constantly fit the scale of the track or the key, whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, this is one of the stock silent patches. The Blood Rave Blade 303 sound, basically. Just some automated filtering of that one. How do I get rid of the... Oh, there we go. Now this is warpy. Oh yeah, that's right. I tried to like emulate the startup sound of the PlayStation 2 here. Very subtle, but brings a cool atmosphere. Another one. Also silent, I think. Another just stock patch. Acid Baby. This guy. Now this I like. Adding like a trance flavor on top of it. Apparently my own patch. Super simple. Once again. Nothing fancy at all. Just filtering. Like this one is automated. Sneaking up. Some background noises. Scratching. To give it that edge, you know? Another classic. I can hear that all day. Ooh. Nostalgia, baby! Some spaced out jungle noises or whatever. More of those. Just building atmosphere. More atmosphere. This is the atmospheric section, basically. Then we got the shop here. Can't tell you much about where it comes from because I don't remember. Yeah, I know, right? Love atmosphere. So damn effective. Gotta give your midsection some love. So that's basically it. Then we bring back the Prodigy sub over here. Same drums as before. Just reusing everything, basically. Like these gray guys over here are all that's added, that's new. Oh! Art is about reusing things. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, so what do we got here? Got a bunch of new mids over here. So, once again, favorite drop here. Hell yeah, same. Just stacked a Joe B sample with a virtual riot one. And I don't think I did any processing. Just some stereo widening to that one. And this one... Okay, so it's a ring mod. So I basically like erosion from Ableton. You add a little sprinkle some white noise on top of it to give it that kind of distorted, fluttery feeling. A little bit of EQ. Bring those up even more. The white noise at the top end. Stereo widening. Buzzing those. With some saturation, like very gluing type shit. EQ. Super simple. But it works. So over here I'm adding like another harmony on top of it. This one. Basically a chord. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This one is like automated, constantly. Gotta show with my other hand. Constantly rising. And goes down, goes back up again. So it's almost like a lifter throughout the whole drop over here, without you like barely noticing it. And it's the same sound I used in the over here. I'm pretty sure, at least. Hold on. Sounds like it's the same. Maybe like a bit more distortion added to it. Then it's dubbed with some virtual riot stab. Yeah, typical 303 one. Same one. Probably no processing whatsoever. And below it we got the sub. Same Reese one. Shout out Disprove. yeah, basically reusing everything as much as I can. The drums are the same as the first drop. Just some new vocal samples. This fill is pretty cool here. We got this one. Just some toms on top of that. Ding, 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 ding. And some drum layers. Same breakbeat as before. Cool fill. Then I cut off the rest of the drums that's been going throughout the drop. I think we got a little scream here somewhere. The scrolling. Now this is doom scrolling. Yeah, that guy. But it's a cool effect, like, it's pretty isolated too, like, this is probably the only two you hear before it hits again. And a kick. Halftime, baby! Only thing that's changed are the drums. Yeah, I added back this one too. From before. Took it up like an 7 semitones. And here the crazy thing starts. I think I have like a... the Howie scream, let's go! That's what it is. You know that one, right? But no, I don't have the original. See if I have it here. Let me pull it up real quick. It's over here somewhere in my shitty sound folder. No, it isn't. Yeah, there we go. That guy. Thank you. But I mean, it sounds cool as hell. What do we have here? Pitch. Comb filtering. Probably just stereo widening. And that one's not okay. Hold on. Final Fantasy 7 sound effect? Must be from one of the, like, the summons or something. Like the ultimates. Yeah, same sounds as before. Just added another Joe B one. Add a bit of aggression to it. Whoops. I was gonna do like a cool self-confident outro thing there, but just repeating. I don't feel like doing it anymore. So that's Warp. Gotta ask you, because I'm thinking we should... what exactly compelled you to go for the time signature switch at the end? There's no switch in time signature, actually. But I get what you mean, like the switch in the flow or whatever. I just wanted like to crank up the intensity as much as I could for the finale. So I thought breaking it up would be the perfect way to do it. So it's still in 4/4. Like, I don't know if you can see it. So it still says 4/4. Do you consider version 1 of Warp to be similar to the final version? Yeah. I really do. I think this is, for once, like the same project. Otherwise, I tend to like do a first version, then I do like a bunch of iterations, save them, and a lot of the times a track goes through like at least 3 or 4 versions before I decide on something. But this one just grew on its own. Just kept adding shit, like new sections. Yeah, like box shots is another example. Sounds completely different compared to the final version. Yeah, back shots. Nailed it. Yeah, neck snap is another example of that. I can pull up the original. Hold on. It's pretty wild, actually. See where it is. Comp fight. Gotta be this one. Where'd it go? Nope, not that one. This one? Yeah, here we go. This is the first version I did on neck snap. Totally different. Yeah, should have been fixed now. Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, quite different. I don't know how this one sounds. Way different. I see why we skipped this one. But this we kept, kinda. How many versions do you have? I don't know. But I think these two might be like the main ones until we came up with the version we decided on. OG buckshot. Yeah. Fun fact, I was gonna pitch this to Shaq, but turned into only Bossfight track instead. Yeah, quite different. Second version. Yeah, glad you think it. So Hero was mostly like messing around with the melody, I think. Not that different. That's screechy. So chaotic. What's the name of that application? It's Foobar 2000. Totally free. Super cool. Okay, here it turned into buckshots, basically. A dust intro? Is it? Could be some similar samples, maybe. I don't think so, but could be. So you said something about the Jewel collab. Damn, I just don't know if I have a demo. Thank you, do anything for following.
Awooga!
Maybe this one? Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. Bow, 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 bow. Put in freebies, boss, if you can. I'm kinda torn, I kinda fuck with this one, so I don't know. Might want to wrap it up. Oh shit, I forgot about this drop. This is, like, I made most of the first drop. This is all Joel. Yeah, I did. I used the main sound I did, because I just considered this collab to be dead. So I took the elements I did and just used it for the Ushu collab. So yeah, that's that. Navi sample, yeah, let's go. The listen. I wonder how it would have turned out for Ocarina of Time if they had that listen instead. It would be traumatizing. Oh, we got a new follower. Thank you, Aerosearch, for following. And welcome to the Bossfight stream, where we currently are listening through old weird demos. I'll fuck with that too. Okay, so big question. I'm gonna go full Swedish accent here. Big question. Which track would you like me to work on next? Should I do Alternative 1, Dubstep, Alternative 2, Breakbeat / Big Beat, or should we do something completely new? What's up, system? Thank you for following. Deadlock. But I already made that track. Like, I wanna know what I should work on. Drum and bass. Ooh, Schlager type beat. Let's go. Man, I gotta fix like a voting system. Just gonna have another shug here. Salsa. I don't think I've ever made salsa. Another hardstyle track. You know what? I could actually pull up this one. No, hold on. I've been working on something. I think some of you might have heard it. I played it on like the test stream, maybe? Milky Ways. Double Milky Ways. Same person saying Milky Ways thrice. What's up, Atomic Nitro? Thank you. Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, hardstyle-ish. So, have you heard One Blade? It's an old, like, hardstyle anthem-ish thing. Damn, we're getting followers! Thank you, Elmoai. Elmo-AI. And Tech Supper. Sup. Anyway, this melody here. I'm doing a little remix. What about a tune where Cressa sings when he's drunk? Sounds promising. It's quiet again! Woo! Yo, you used to shuffle to this. Hell yeah. But I kind of fucked it up, like, it's kind of anticlimactic here. So, I'm sorry in advance. Get back, it's game time! I mean, it has potential, right? Yeah, Schranks. Yeah, this fucks. I'm gonna make like I wanna make like fake, you know, fake. It's definitely like the track other DJs have been playing the most. So I figured, why not make another one? Of course, I'm not gonna keep that lead there because it's not mine. So this is currently just a live thing. But in the future, I'm gonna like redo all of this shit and turn it into my own. And it could be pretty cool. And DJs will love me. So yeah. One more time. Chance mentioned. Was zur Hölle is techno? Yeah, but they really love fake. shit, they did. That's really cool. Ooh. Like, this makes my blood boil. The good kind of blood boiling. What if I just screw this section? Should I do that? Is it stupid? Wait. Hold your horses. That's not right. Like this. So what if it was like this instead? Nope. Nope. That's not working. Fuck, I don't like... This part is only fat because of the previous one. But this doesn't hit hard in comparison to this. Or does it? And that's where I'm stuck, basically. I mean, now, this fucking slams. It feels like it needs something more. Yeah, I know, right? So the question is, what? The first thing that comes to mind is a screech lead. Never goes wrong. But then I don't want to like repeat fake too much. Your boys gotta pee. Be right back. New man. Probably has something to do with me chugging a liter of water. Or no, it's only a half, but ran right through. We need the boss court emotes. Yes, that's what we're gonna do as soon as I reach affiliate. Then we're gonna do some sick ass emotes. It's gonna be cool. Okay, I'm gonna check what you said here. Some kind of lead. Rising acid lead. Transgate vocal. Kind of has that already. It's not a vocal, but you know this. Why don't you try something similar to Hysteria but virtual ride pre-drop? Something like an extra build-up with oh yeah, I remember that one. That's cool. But I think if I make the build-up even more intense, this section has even more to live up to, and it currently won't. So I gotta fix that first, I think. Could take a vocal from the build-up. True. You can apply that after this stream. I think it's emo time after my next stream, if I'm not mistaken. Could be this one. I gotta double check. Am I able to use your music for my streams? Just curious, because I really enjoy your music. You can use my old self-released music, but not the music, or you can with Monstercat too. They have a deal there. I can't get into the deets because I don't know them exactly, but just check it up, and it shouldn't be an issue. They have all the info you need on their website. But yeah. Okay, let's just fuck around. I think I have some screechy ones. So I'm just gonna pull up a pack here and see what we can. Or some presets. Let's see. And Serum takes up the whole fucking screen. Beautiful. Side chain. And we're looping this. There's nothing. I mean, it slams, but we have to have something on top of it. Right. Fragment audio, I think. Hardstyle. Screech. Grinding noise. Like the sound of that. Whoops. No. Oh, okay. So, kind of sound. Might have been this one I had in fake. Definitely this one. Do you remember that photo on Instagram where a dude got the voices cover art tattooed on? Yeah, I do. Oh shit, it's you! That was so sick. I don't know, like, thank you, I guess? It's really cool. Like, thank you for the love. Sounds like a V10. Yeah, it does. Let me know if I should, like, lower the volume. Let's see what we have. I'm just gonna play it on top of the... I think I need to lower this. It's just too loud. There's a lot of distortion. And sometimes it can get too distorted. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Wait. Me having the runes of his characters on my shit. No way. What? That's so sick. I got this one. Got my logo here. In bones. What are we doing? Yeah, that's right. Okay, not so harsh, maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of generic, but I must say it hurt. It was on the ribs. I almost died. I haven't tattooed my ribs just yet. Like, strictly out of fear, because it's supposed to hurt like hell. But this sounds like something that should be coming in over here. Down, 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 skibidoo, type shit. You know? Kind of like that. I still plan to get the endgame art on my back in the future. You are insane. But please let me know if you do. I would love to see it. But yeah, it doesn't work for this part. So Bossfight was good. Yeah, I'm trying to do something sick here. But I'm currently not doing something that sick. Oh no, my dog is vomiting. Could you... No. Yeah, gotta clean that up. It's on the carpet too. Yeah, I just gotta clean up some dog vomit. I'll be right back. We're back. That's what you get for eating bird shit. So she has this new thing going where whenever she gets the opportunity, she just slams in the bird shit, whatever it is, bird juice. So there's quite a lot of vomiting going on right now. Oh yeah, the hairballs. Nah, this is ass. I think... all of these are kind of B-section sounds. It sounds kind of like basic TikTok techno. Yeah, exactly. They both piss and shit in the same place, so it's all consolidated into pretty much one mass. I don't know what it's called in English, unfortunately. I don't even know what it is in Swedish. Now that I think of it. I love this conversation. Imagine joining now. And yeah, never visiting this stream again. Rip. Let's just do a loop like this instead, maybe. How do I even loop shit? Okay, like this. There we go. It's a nice mix, making techno and talking about the word excrement. Very sophisticated. Apologies if you aren't with this already, but are you at Rampage again in a month? Yep, I am. I'm doing 2 sets. 1 solo and 1 back-to-back with Reaper. I mean, it's kind of ass, but it's kind of gas too. I'm gonna go full streamer here. Chat, please let me know. Please let me know what you think about this, chat.
Get back! It's game time!
It's called Guano. What's up, Internet Yogurt? Woo! Will you ever tour in the US? Yeah, whenever I can manage to acquire a visa. And that's really hard, and it takes a lot of time, and it costs a lot of money. But we are working on it. But I can't tell you when, unfortunately. So what do you think about the endgame tattoo? You missed the message. Wait, then I go... What did you say about it? Sorry. Oh shit, now I found it. By the way, about the other leg, I want to get the endgame cover art tattooed on it too this summer. What do you... Yeah, I think you... I mean, it feels so weird. Yes, please, tattoo me on your body, but it would be sick. I would love to see it. By the way, if you remember giving a person an autograph in a small book at Rampage backstage, that was me. Ooh, I'm gonna be straight with you, and I don't think I remember it, unfortunately. There was quite some... Like, surprisingly many people that came up to me. I did not expect that. People recognizing me and shit. That was cool. Gets a tattoo of Bossfight. Whoever made that, you were a legend. What's up, less than perfect? Thank you for following. So I'm just gonna do this shit again. Big love from Kazakhstan. Yo, what's up, Kazakhstan? It's so cool, like, we're international here. Oh, this guy. Yeah. It's my first tattoo, actually. I just gotta remember the key of the track. I think it's in E flat. Yeah. Okay. So let's just try this, I guess. And just gonna do like I do always. Just sneak it in there. Oh, sorry. And you can't hear shit.
Get back, it's game time.
Wanna have like another filter like I do on the drums. Can I just do like this maybe? We could. Okay, cool. So something like this.
Get back, it's game time.
Tattoos reveal box. Fuck, I don't know. It's mirrored and my brain can't fix that. Okay, so fun fact, I've actually designed these three myself. Hold on, let me just stand up. So this one, fucking Excalibur or some shit with the sun. There you go. Then we got the snake here. And I'm just gonna twist my logo right there. Then we got this guy over here. And it's not finished yet. It should be like a bunch of shit on here as well. And the forest and this random thing. It's a guy who basically freestyle on me like a tattooist buddy. And over here is from Bon Iver album. Like one of my favorite artists. So that's it. Then I have one on my leg too, but my pants are tight, so I don't feel like showing that. Do you have the Bossfight Rune logo by... No, I don't have it. But I kind of want to get it though. How do you make your noise... Let's catch up here. How do you make your notes while trying to stay in the same key? I don't get the question exactly, but either by ear or just like remembering the root key of the track. Way too critical of my art to add minus tats, to be honest. How do you break that fear? Just gotta do it. Like, I don't know. I think it's the more scarier, the less tattoos you have. When you start getting covered, you just don't care that much. So just get over that threshold of doing like your first tattoo, and then just get easier and easier to not be like scared of committing. Have you tried doing drum and bass? Not on stream, but I mean, I've been doing drum and bass. Or I think I did some D&B on my first stream, but that was more like melodic. Wait. Kinda cool. Kinda like when this one pops up. This one feels kind of off-key. Is it? Just gotta check what... Like I'm looking here, trying to find the root note. But if this could just get the fuck out of here, like that. Could you stop? Okay, got it. It's an F. But it's not the root note. So... the fuck? I don't know, I'm gonna try to repitch this one. It feels kind of off. We're planning to drop a different version of the collab with company. I'm ready to pay you a ton of money. Maybe in the... I have a freebies section on my Discord. So I might drop it there because... didn't I drop it there? I dropped it somewhere on my Discord. But yeah, if it's not in freebies, I'm gonna add it there after the stream. So just head over to my Discord. The root note is always the first note. Yeah, I would say so. Like the root note of a specific sample. It's the first, like the ones most to the left. That's typically the root. Oh, you asked about that version. It's in general. Then I'll add it to the freebies. What's your number one hardcore inspo? I don't know, like, if I have any hardcore, but I really fuck with the Sub-Zero project. Are they called that? Project? Sub-Zero project, yeah. Those guys fucks. I'm just gonna do like this. There's like zero tonality in this part, so I'm just gonna... I mean, it works. But it's not the root note. Got it. Okay, there we go. I wonder how it sounds -7. Kinda shitty. Oh yeah, there's someone else remix. Forgot about that one. In hindsight, I kinda like the first version more on that one too. Unfortunately.
Get back! It's game time!
Should tap into Lar, Barrio, and the Japanese hard dance scene. Oh shit! Okay, I'm saving that. Shit, always up for some good recommendations. Thank you.
Get back! It's game time!
Nah, I'm not feeling this. I'm just, I don't know, I'm gonna find it out eventually, but today's not the day. Let's check the fucking breakbeat thing. Hive Mind is really cool. I watched like a couple of YouTube videos from their sets, and it's insane. We'll love to see them live. Sorg, this question annoys you, but were you known only as the Milky Way guy for a while? If so, did that bother you? No, not really. I've been kind of known for Bossfight or Holy Yeah from Newgrounds all the time. And if I were the Milky Way guy, I wouldn't be bothered. You're low-key the Milky Way guy to me. That's perfectly fine. Just glad you found me. How did you get over your writer's block back in 2020? I just struck gold and came up with voices. Came out of nowhere, actually. I was just fucking around with some splice loops. I can feel my airbender powers on that drop, hell yeah. Yeah, definitely some night punk type shit. Huge inspiration. And I actually met him at Rampage last year. Such a cool guy too. What's up, Derek? Thank you for following. Yeah, kinda Alpha Kill too. Yeah, he's the GOAT. Yeah, such a like kind and humble guy too. Oh, I forgot about this. That's kind of cool. Gotta add some reverb to that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, exactly. Same thing here. I'm like stuck at all of the things I'm working on at the moment. I was live with Night Punk backstage when the expert of the internet shot the Night Punk reaction. No way. Sick. I gotta get rid of the crashes here. Maybe I should actually like tone it down a bit. Maybe that's the only way to go. Just make like a chill, not an outro, but like a chill type beat, if you know what I mean. Like kind of the outro section of the first drop, where you can like mix in some shit from another tune. What if I take this lead over here? Yo, no way. I was grinding your music for years and always looking up to you. So nice to finally see how you work. That's legit a dream come true. Damn. I hope I'm not disappointing you right now. So unfortunate, like I'm choking out on everything I'm working on. But this kind of makes sense. Maybe some more pads and shit. Hands up? What, like the genre? I have too many preset folders. Fuck it, I'll just make a new one. I kind of want to have, like I had in Warp, stabby pad thing. I love how they added a super saw unison alternative. Oh shit, yeah. It's piano time, baby. You meant like the sample I always use. Yeah, the Getcha. Yeah, nothing fancy. If someone used the hands up or yeah, getcha in a song that wasn't yours, would you be upset? No, not at all. Because those who knows, they know. They know it's your boy. It was gonna be cool there, and I slammed my glasses into the mic. I'm just born to be awkward. Nothing I can do about it, apparently. Kinda cool, I guess. Maybe use some super sauce like Nightpunk did after the first dropping Grounded. Kinda winds down the song in a cool way. Oh, I can't recall the track. I've heard it, but just can't recall it right now. But I'll check it later. Yeah, I'm just thinking I want to have more like a bit more melodic, a bit chill out, just keep the beat rolling in the background. Have you ever thought of making stickers of your logo? Yeah, absolutely. I kind of want to... I'm gonna do like a new... What do you call it? A new collection, new merch drop basically, and I wanna include stickers as well. Yeah, probably gonna do new merch. Because, you know, like, I made some pretty, in my opinion at least, like some cool artwork for Flatline, Ballistic, and Decimate. And I kind of want to do that type of vibe on merch. Maybe draw something completely new, like merch exclusive. And I'm also considering, I know I do this all the time, but like doing an updated logo, because it's unreadable, my current one. Still waiting on the hockey jersey. Yeah, and that's something I want to include in this collection too. A jersey. Just gotta find like the right guy to do it. To print it. Bum 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 down down. Hello, Grimjob. No, wait. Da 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 do good da da da. Oh, that's ass. Several people said that Decimate and Ballistic were going to be a part of a new EP. No, I don't gonna make an EP out of that. It's just me trying to establish like a new art direction for the project, basically. Bro, if a jersey gets released before Lost Land this year, I will 100% rock that shit all Lost Land weekend. Okay, I got a mission here. Gonna try to make that happen. No promises, but I really wanna get it done before Lost Lands. Not because I'm gonna be there, but would be sick have people repping my shit, you know? see. Should make a more elaborate pattern, maybe. Wait, no. What am I doing? Yeah, it would be sick to visit. But like, yeah, except not playing, like just going there, hanging out. Yeah, like that. Wanna have more like a swelling type of thing. Maybe. No, this affects the attack too, but maybe that doesn't matter. Oh, that, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How do you make so many things work together on the same frequency spectrum? I don't. I feel like that's my main issue. I have too much shit going on at the same time. So what I try to do is to, well, EQ and get rid of stuff that doesn't fill a purpose. But I still feel like I have too much going on. Hey, your music great for creating levels in Geometry Dash. Thank you. Yeah, I would love to catch a void set. Where's my automation? Maybe I should have like a... wait, this is a low... It's a low and a notch. Oh. It's distorting. Yeah, it's gonna add some... no, that one. Wonder if I can make it more spaced out. If we have some, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Some comb filter maybe. It's pretty cozy. Nah, that didn't do what I wanted. Let's throw the lead back in there. The timing is off here. Maybe. Kinda corny at the end, but wait. Yeah, that's pretty. Pretty. Sounds so satisfying, hell yeah. But I think that might be the way to go. Just chill out a bit. Oh, hold on. Maybe make the pitch sound more freestyle in a way. When it loop back to the high note, maybe overshoot the pitch a little and bring it back. Yeah, cool. Yeah, could absolutely bring some life to it. Gonna bring it up a bit. Like so. Oh no. There we go. I wonder if I have pitch automation already. Just sounded like it over here. Maybe that's... Oh, okay. Never mind. Just gonna go... Fun fact, I love pitch automation. When it sits right, it's so satisfying. We should have a vibrato. Oh, I'm saying it again. Oh, last time it was legato. This time it's vibrato. Gotta add a vibrato. Ah. Oh. Where's that? Global. Oh, perfect. Sorry about that. That's cool. Then we're gonna... I wanna have some movement to it that just keeps going constantly. So ergonomic, this. Sitting like this. Stupid. What should I do? Just maybe do like this. Dotted. Just make it go. Nah, that's not really doing it. Nope. Phaser then. Could be cool with like a format filter, perhaps. It's almost like the initial sound is like too narrow. There's not that many frequencies to get affected by the filter. What happens if I do like this? Gonna make it super bendy. Whoops. Isn't it quantized? Huh. Why aren't you... That never happens. Okay, there we go. It was just off. So what if I'm moving like this? Let's do a little smooth. Nope. Mod wheel. Like this. Ooh. Oh, that's too much. Another one. Oh, you're feeling this? Cool. Maybe this one should bend up from here. Like that. Nope, that's not the one. This one could go down here though. Just gotta shorten it. Now it's doing it again. Could you not? And wow, wow, wow. This one says,
See, I'm a beast boy. I got that heat, boy.
see, I'm a beast boy. I got that heat, boy. This one says,
It is senseless for
it's senseless for you to prevent this.
you to prevent this.
Yeah, you gotta go down there, boy. Like that. It strikes, I'm gonna try some music theory shit. Might be corny. Yeah, you don't even hear it. Okay, that's cool. Over here too. Wait, fuck. Just gonna go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So every time this one plays the major, we're gonna move those. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and get ya. That's another one. Then I'm just gonna do a little. Gotta have the long one too. The yeah, that guy. Get over here. Okay. Where am I? By the way, as you were looking for a logo redesign, I'm glad you helped you out. You might know some of my works as you recently followed me back on Twitter. Yo, that's right. I actually recognize your username. Or maybe that's not the one you go on Twitter, but just seems similar. Well, yeah, that could be cool, actually. I have something going, but... Ah, cool. I could use some... pro input, for sure. Just message me. Yeah, I'll message you, sure. Awesome. Wait, over there. No, wait. Okay, there we go. Breaks might be the only sample we never get sold. Yeah, totally true. I have an alarm here. I think there's one from like a super old Disciple pack that I tend to use. Yeah, there we go. This guy. But it's so corny, but I think that build-up should be twice as long, maybe. Can you insert time here? Oh, the fuck, okay. Do like this then. Copy. Wait. And then we do like this. Okay. Just gotta delete those. Moo, what's up? Thank you for following. Yeah, right, should be double. Maybe... Oh yeah, that guy. Cool to see you streaming. I remember you used to talk on Discord a while back. Yeah, true, remember that. So incredibly cool to see how far you're taking your music. Thanks, man. How you been? I think you were the one who introduced me to Joe B, actually. What's up, Fearless Playing? Thank you for following. Gonna celebrate with a...
Awooga!
Da 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 da. Been great. I'm just about to graduate from 2-year game dev. Yo, no way. Cool. Have you been doing like... So, programming, I guess? Yeah, congrats. Also got my first job within the industry. Hell yeah, congrats. May I ask where you got it? Yeah, it's a tough industry. Oh, you're only artist. Fuck yeah. What type of art? Like visual then, I guess. Fan Cave. Haven't heard of it. What do they make? Or you guys make? Yeah, everything UI, UX. From our no. Oh shit, that's cool. Sounds fun as hell. But I guess it could be stressful. Or maybe you're lucky and don't have to be stressed out. It's a moment. Damn, that's sick. Just like voxels got such a potential. In gaming, at least. Maybe it's not like the same thing at all. But I know, like, what's it called? Enshrouded? That's a voxel-based survival game, right? Like fantasy survival. So fucking cool. Nope, not really. It's been a while since I worked with Dono Patrullen, actually. I gotta add an EQ here. Also still trying to get better at music production. I have too many. Yeah, it's hard to narrow it down. Let me know if you have anything you want to show me. Yeah, it must be hard to like balancing those two things. Hell yeah, hit me up. Then I hyperfixate on geography often too. Yeah, that I can feel you on that one. The hyperfixation, at least. It's so hard not to like hyperfixate. And I always do it like in periods of like 2 weeks. My most recent thing was medieval castles. I was binging documentaries like a fucking madman. Yo, geography fixation bring me to Sweden for the first time this year, actually. Oh, hell yeah, that's cool. Where in Sweden are you going? Love this stuff though. Still listen to Mescalink. That's 8 years ago you dropped that banger. Oh, it's 8 years. Holy fuck. I'm old. We are old. But I'm glad you fuck with it. I'm not sure how I fuck with this though. Gonna be on trip 2 days from Leipzig to Tampere, Hamburg, Copenhagen, Malmö, Stockholm, Turku and Helsinki. Oh shit, that's quite the trip. That's so cool. Yeah, I'd like to do something like that. Oh yeah, shout out Snälltåg. Yeah, that's gonna be such a trip. I have never been to Finland actually. Oh shit. I want to get some signals in here. Okay. That's cool.
Put your hands in the air.
Oh, okay. Kind of obnoxious, but if I were to send you something, will it be through Discord? Yeah, just hit me up there. That sneeze. Signal FX are the shit. What's up, official F7M? Thank you for following. Just turned 32, so my knees should start in a second now. Yeah, I'm 32 too. I'm turning 32 on Tuesday. And I'm gonna see Slipknot. And I've never seen Slipknot, so it's gonna be sick. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Vigre? Oh, it's Wednesday, it's not Tuesday. True, thank you, girlfriend. Just lurking the chat. Calling me out on the weekdays. But you're absolutely right. We're gonna be at the Sweden Rock Festival. It's gonna be sick as hell. Korn is also playing. Meshuggah. Yeah, I got sniped. Machine Girl. Hard to find the proper key though. Maybe if I just keep this one. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we have. It's my goal to do a 3-hour stream. This one just time flew on this one.
Put your hands in the
I've been so like sleep deprived, so I thought it's kind of worried it's gonna be like a shit stream. But it turned out pretty well. Really cool that at least I guess the YouTube stream is working as well. New York City. When are you dropping your next track? Ooh, I am working on some things. I actually showed it on one of my test streams. It's kind of rocktronic type track. That's probably the one I'm gonna wrap up next. Yeah, we learned guano. Oh, that's right. Bird excrement.
Where you at?
That's kind of corny, but yeah, it's corny. Oh. How do you do your live sidechaining with your mic? Is it a default setting in OBS? Yo, I could show you that. Sorry for the endless mirror. So, yeah, the Robo Belch. What I do is, let me see. Hope I'm not crashing anything now. No, you can still hear me. Oh, hold on. In the filters, I have just EQ, noise suppression, a multipass. I don't know why I'm using that. Yeah, that's probably because I wanted to add like reverb and stuff, but I didn't get it to work. Like this. Woo! Sidechaining a ducking source. Oh, fuck me. It's in an... Yeah, that's my mic. Holy shit, okay. So... Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Just gonna pull up the right one. Okay, here. So, on my main audio source, say guano with the echo source. The echo effect, hold on. Of course I will. Just gonna show so here's my ducking. And it's just the compressor. And then I add my mic source as the sidechain ducking source. And then I just tweak these until it sounds right. Yeah, that's it. It's time for guano with the reverb. Guano! Yeah, no worries. I got you. Got you. Thank you. Well, natural at most things, I would say. Okay, it's kind of cool. Just gotta make it tighter. Any live shows in the works? Yeah, Rampage double set, but that's it for this year. So I'm just gonna be fucking streaming and try to churn out the tracks. This is 2 space laces. the shitty sci-fi noises. Yeah, Rampage is insane. Okay, just gonna play it back once more, and then I gotta fucking eat something. But yeah, fucking great stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been great. It's so cozy. When and where did you have your first live show? As Bossfight, I had it in my hometown, Hässleholm in Sweden. It was a super tiny venue, but it was actually sold out. And we played chiptune, and it was fucking, people went nuts. They were drunk as hell. We were like 17 or 16, I think. How old do you want to be when you quit? Ah, shit, I don't know. Like sitting at home and making tunes, I could do like forever. But if I would like start touring and shit, I would then do that for too long. Thanks. Hässleholm. Oh no, you caught the end of the stream. Yeah, you did. I've been going for 3 hours. But this was pretty cool, the lead here. So next week, I'm taking a little holiday to go to a festival with my girlfriend. And then I'm back streaming as scheduled. I stream 3 times a week, starting 7 p.m. our Swedish time zone. So next stream is gonna be Tuesday, not 3rd, but 10th. So I'm gone over here. Oh, you can't see that shit. I just brought up my calendar. But yeah, Tuesday 10th, that's the next stream. And you can just check my schedule on Twitch. I try to keep it updated. Oh, that was anticlimactic. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there slowly. We have something, right? Okay, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna take a shit, and I'm gonna play some fucking video games. And Radical Cat, thank you for following. You joined at the fucking last second here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it mirrored on YouTube, so everyone can watch. Everyone can have fun.
Super nice. Super nice. Super nice.
Take care, everyone. Thank you for joining me, and see you not next week, but next again. Previous update coming on my Discord.